Shalom. First and foremost, give all praises, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Bahashem, Makakodash, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakodash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, GMS who rule well, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. GMS, stop and listen, Brother Preacher Cal. You see on the picture I have up on the screen through the Spirit, Power Yah Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. This is a picture of symbolizing drought, because you don't see no greenery, no water. The tree is void of life. The ground is brown, symbolizing a drought. Now, we're at the end. The Lord is getting ready to bring his punishment, the day of the Lord, the day of judgment, the punishment of 2/3, and you other nations are coming upon you. Right now, you have the heathens which are ruling the planet right now, headed by Esau. We're going into the phase of World War III, which is a phase of martial law. World War III, a chip, sedition among men. These things must happen because there are prophecies in the scriptures. It must happen. I want to focus on this one prophecy where you nations are going to basically bow down to us later. The Lord is basically going to have you in subjection under us, and you will be made to basically come up every year in one of our high holy days, one of our solemn assemblies. You will be taking part of. If you don't come up, then the Lord is going to basically destroy you and bring punishments upon you. This is Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem: Edomites, Ishmaelites, Moabites, Ammonites, Hamites. All you people have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouths. This is going to happen when thermonuclear destruction comes. The ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missiles. That fire will basically consume you. It will take your flesh right off the bones of your body. This is what they're speaking about. And that day fast approaches us, man. It's not going to be 50 or 60, 70 years from now. This day is rapidly coming upon us. We see the prophecies, man, through the scriptures. This is what has to happen for the nation of Israel gets its salvation, the elect first. And it shall come to pass in the day that a great tumult from the Lord Yahweh shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on his hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor. Nations are going to go against these nations, and also they are looked at as our neighbors. We're gonna basically be going against them. We're gonna rise our hand up against them when the Lord gives us the spiritual power. When New Jerusalem comes from the sky, from the chariots in Revelation's 21st chapter, when that New Jerusalem come back to the planet, the Lord is going to have his men, his army. We're going to have those spiritual powers. We're going to go around rounding you people up. Verse 14, and Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together. So all y'all wealth, man, because y'all heathens ramshacked the temples through the periods of years. You took the wealth of Israel and you kept it in store. Now Esau has the upper hand. He has all the wealth of Israel. They still have those same basin vessels, basin bowls, the jewelries, of the old temple. They still have possessions of our old temple. They have it hidden away. They have old wine bottles that are filled with wine from the Roman Empire days, man. Esau has all this, man, in his possession right now. He has it hid away. But the Lord of hosts is going to basically obtain it, get it back, basically. And it's through you other nations' death, man. He says he's gonna take your wealth. Go into that word wealth. It's khaya, khaya, khaya. Your strength, your efficiency, your army, your strength, your ability, your wealth. So he's basically gonna take you down. Take you and your armies down, your force, your resources, you know. And a lot of you heathen countries, y'all are sitting on resources which we are going to gain back. It says, and Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver and apparel in great abundance. See, we're going to gather all that back. And real money is gold and silver. So we're gonna obtain it. And so shall be the plague of the horse and the mule, and of the camel, and of the ass, and of all the beasts that shall be in these tents as this plague. So your animals are basically going to go down with you. You know, their flesh is going to be eaten by the fowls of the air. Just like in the when you go back to the ancient Egyptian days, when the Lord parted the sea and we went across the sea, the waters, what happened? The mules and the asses of Pharaoh and them went right down with them. They died with them. It says, and it shall come to pass that everyone that is left of all the nations which came against Jerusalem shall even go up from year to year to worship the King of the Lord Yahweh Yahushua of hosts, and keep the Feast of Tabernacles, right? The Feast of Tabernacles. Let's see here. This is where we build the tents and the booths and the pavilions. This is a solemn feast representing the Lord protecting us when we went across the wilderness for 40 years, man. So this is a solemn assembly. You know, this is a real solemn assembly. It says, and it shall be that whosoever will not come up of all the families of the earth unto Jerusalem to worship the King, the Lord Yahweh of hosts, even unto them shall be no rain. So, you shall be no rain. So the Lord is going to basically, wherever you at, he's going to basically destroy your crops, destroy your whatever you have going on. The Lord is going to bring punishments and evils to you. It says rain, shower, rain. That's figuratively and literal, because he could easily bring no rain, as you see in the picture, and you'll have a drought. You'll have no crops, no crops at all, man. So the Lord could bring evil punishments upon you, man. And if the family of Egypt go not up and come not, they that have no rain, there shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh will smite the heathen that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles. So if you don't come up to obey the ordinances and pay that homage to the King of the earth, there will be punishments unto you heathen, man. You know, because Esau, after the 1,000 years, Esau gonna be destroyed. It's just you other heathen nations gonna be left, and you will come up and pay that homage. The earth, you're gonna enjoy being excuse me, Salaki. You're gonna enjoy being under the Israelites, man. You know, no GMOs in the food, no poison water, no poison food. But we're gonna ask for one thing: just come up and pay homage to the Feast of Tabernacles. If you can't do that, then the Lord is gonna send those curses up on you, man. You're gonna receive curses, man. Even under Esau right now, you all under Esau's ass right now trying to be as him, and he still got you eating poison food and drinking poison water and killing your people whenever you get ready with drones or missiles. So you're gonna love being under the Israelites, man. You know, just come pay homage. And if you can't do that, then we're gonna send punishments and evils upon you. This shall be the punishment of Egypt and the punishment of all nations that come not up to keep the Feast of Tabernacles, man. So, hey, we can make it happen where the Lord will send no rain, basically no rain to your crops, to your place, man. We could drought you out. That would be what? Famine. You know, thirst of no food, no water. That's a hard way to go. But you will obey. It says, in that day there shall be upon the bells of the horses holiness unto the Lord. Like it's written up on the mitres, man. The holiness of the Lord. And the pots in the Lord's house shall be like the bowls before the altar. The bowls before the altar was what? The ones that they used for sacrifices to catch the blood, man. You know, all that's going to be happening again. Yeah, every pot in Jerusalem and in Judah shall be holiness unto the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and all they that sacrifice shall come and take of them and see it therein. And in the day there shall be no more Canaanite in the house of the Lord Yahweh of hosts, meaning no more merchants, man. These people won't be able to all this you see using the scriptures and the doctrine to make money off of. It won't be no more using the people of Israel to make money off of. Stepping stone, Israel being that stepping stone for you to be rich. It won't be no more of that, man. In the house of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. It's just going to be you nations serving us, and paying homage that one time a year. If you don't do that, punishment's going to be upon you. And with that, just hope that little short lesson was edifying. All praises, honor, and glory be to the Heavenly Father and the Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashim Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of GMS, and root well. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. GMS, stop and listen. Shalom.